The purpose of our body is to provide a physical vessel for our consciousness. If our body is not here, we cannot exist. We cannot experience life. The purpose of our body is to allow us to interact, not only with other people, but to interact with nature, with animals, with life, to experience our physical world, to really touch, to really feel through our senses, to live through our senses everything that exists, to sense the environment. And you know those moments when you are not feeling comfortable in your body, as soon as you get in touch maybe with one person or with one place or in a specific situation, you sense through your body all that energy, everything that it's safe, good, or not safe, or not good for you. And we have the tendency of numbing our body because we are more focused in the mind. So we create this disconnection with the body, and we are not fully using our capacities to enjoy life because we are forcing ourselves to understand everything through the mind, and we are not using at all our body until the body is sick. It helps us to move, to communicate, but the main point, and this is what I would like to invite you to activate in you now, the more present you are in your body, the more present you are in life. I am always talking about living in the past or living in the future. The first tool or the first advice that I will give you to live in the present is to fully be in your body. Now we can talk about what does my body need? And I created these 8 areas that we need to consider in order to take care of our body. The first one, of course, it's the food and the water. Recently, I have been listening to a lot of talks, books, or conversations about the importance of the food, everything that we ingest. And it's not only a matter of being fitted or of being healthy in terms of physical health. It's also a matter, the food is also having a relationship with our mood. So we really need to consider what we are ingesting. If the food that I am ingesting is something that it's making my body feel happy and a longer happiness, not just a small moment of satisfaction. I want you to ask yourself, what do I eat? How often do I eat? Are you allowing your body to rest from food? Or you are the whole day ingesting because they said that you need to activate your digestive system all the time? Our body needs to rest. And that means our digestion needs to stop working. Otherwise, it's overcharged, it's overloaded. And we cannot think, because imagine your body always digesting food. Your blood, it's always there working in the process. So you have no blood to think more clearly, to move, to do other things, because your whole energy is just focused on the digestive system. How do you feel when you eat? Let's be more conscious about which is the emotion that I am experiencing when I am eating. I know that some of you really love food. You really enjoy the experience of eating, and it's amazing. But be conscious before starting preparing your meals. Connect with the emotion, because sometimes we are not hungry. Our body is not asking for food. It's our emotions that are asking for food. Just be conscious about it. How do you choose your food? When you are shopping, when you are cooking, how do you choose? Do you choose because they said that keto is good now? That you need to eat less carbs and more veggies? Because it's spring and now you need to start with more salads than soups? How you choose your food? With your mind? Or is it your body who is choosing what your body needs? Did I recognize the food that goes good with my body? How often we are thinking that broccoli is good, and at the end of the day, broccoli, it's just making us feeling bloated. And even if everybody says how healthy it is, your body is not digesting properly the broccoli. But you keep giving the broccoli to your body because everybody's saying that it's healthy. And we eat just because it's the time. We don't eat because we are hungry, because we are using more the mind than the body. The same with water. Your body doesn't need 3 liters of water a day. You don't need that. You need to drink water when you are thirsty. So please listen to what your body needs in terms of food and water, and create your food habits according to your own lifestyle. If you are a sportive person, maybe you need more carbs or whatever. Just go with your own life, with your own way of feeling and being. You cannot follow the diets that are proposed by everybody, because your body, it's unique, and your life, it's unique. So choose the food that are making you happy and healthy in your mind and in your belly. Then, next part to take care of our body, it's movement. I don't like to use the word sports, because I think that some of us, as soon as we listen to sport, is like, no, because it's something that it's making us feel guilty, because we haven't done enough, because we are not taking the time to do it or to practice something, and we have this little voice, no, in the head saying, nah, you are not doing it. Let's not talk about sports. Let's talk about movement. Your body is designed to move. Which kind of movement do you like to practice? Do you like to give to your body? Which kind of movement your body needs now according to this age? Don't say, oh, I have been always playing tennis and I am so good at playing tennis. But maybe now your body doesn't like to play tennis. Maybe now your body wants to do Pilates. So give your body what your body needs, not what you think you are good at. Which kind of activities, as I said, your body needs? How often do you need to take this time to exercise? How often can you commit yourself to do sports? Maybe you said, I will commit myself to run once a week. And follow that, because that is making you feel good. And you're going to be happy with yourself because you are doing something that it's going to be good for your body and also for your mind. Check if you were encouraged to practice sports when you were a kid. Maybe your parents or your caregivers, they were forcing you to practice something, no? And they were very stricted, and then you ended up being fed up of sports. And it's like, no, I don't want, because I suffer from that. Or maybe no one was pushing you or guiding you to practice it. And then it's like you didn't have the foundations to be a sportive person. Look into the past. Which are your beliefs around sports? And again, ask yourself if you are willing to commit yourself to these movement routines. So find which type of movement you need to give to your body. Then rest. This is something that we are not used to. It is very difficult for us to understand that we need to rest. Resting, it's nothing to do with sleeping. Sleeping is one part, resting, it's another. How often do you allow yourself to rest? How many breaks a day you do just to breathe? Something that I will recommend you to activate this resting moment is when you are changing in between activities, take 3 minutes just to breathe in and breathe out, to change from one activity to another. That it's a very good starting point to understand that you are resting, that you are making a small break just to finish with one activity and to start with another one. Of course, you can have an agenda saying, this is my resting time. Every Sunday afternoon, it's my resting time, and I will do nothing. I will just rest. Maybe with a glass of wine, maybe with a cup of tea, maybe just looking into the sky, whatever, but just to rest. Because rest activates this connection with yourself, relaxes you. Sleep, again, check. How is your sleeping now? How many hours does your body need to sleep? Understand also if you are a day person or a night person. There is people that they function better in the night, so don't force yourself to be a morning person. And respect that you are an evening person. Or the other way around. Just check on where is your energy all along the day and respect that. When you sleep, are you feeling recover after your night? Are you feeling really rested? Check on your bed, check on your room. How is your room placed? If there's enough light, air, if your clothes are comfortable. Check on the proper conditions for you when you are going to bed. Some people, they said that they need to read before sleeping. In my case, that it's not a good thing, because if I am reading no matter what before sleeping, I activate my brain and I won't sleep. So I need to read in the morning. And at night, I just need to stay calm and quiet a few minutes before going to bed. Check on those habits that are reinforcing and improving your way of sleeping. Check on your pajamas, really, because sometimes the fabrics are not good. And just because you like it, you are wearing it, but it's not comfortable. That plays a role in your sleeping. Relaxation. Relaxation, it's not the same as resting. Okay? Resting, it's I just allow myself to do nothing. Relaxation, it's doing something to remove the tiredness, the stress, to really exhale everything that has been disturbing you, worrying you, or tiring you. A good massage, some hugs, walking in nature, reading, of course, meditation, of course, I will say Reiki, watching a film, cooking, gardening. So find those things that are helping you to relax, maybe painting, talking with a friend, a trip, but consider those activities. Put them in your agenda. Then another thing that our body needs, it's medical care. Your checkups, vitamins, the kine, the osteopath, the dentist, the gynecologist, everything that medically your body needs to take care of. What do I need to book? Who do I need to call for that medical care? Ask also your generalist for some analysis, blood tests, to really check on how are your levels on everything. That's very good to do once a year at least, just to check where you are. Because sometimes we are feeling tired and we don't know the reason. And maybe it's hormones, it's a lack of vitamin, maybe something is happening and we don't know. And we really need to look into that. Then the beauty. The beauty, it's also a very beautiful part of taking care of our body. How are you taking care of your skin? What does your skin needs? Your hair? Which type of clothes are good for your body, for your shape, for your skin, for your way of living? Which are the colors that are really making you feel pretty and vibrating? So consider those areas as part of taking care of your body. And of course, the environment. Am I comfortable in my home? Do I like how the furniture is placed? And I invite you to make an exercise. Go outside of your home, open the door, and check the reaction in your body. Go through each one of the rooms, the shower, everywhere, and feel in your body how comfortable you feel in each room. With colors, with furniture, with decoration. That's very important because if something in your house is not making you feel comfortable, every time that you are passing by that room, you are going to feel the in the body. And it is going to trigger, I don't feel good. Which is the family situation in a daily basis. I am not talking about what is happening in your family if you are not living with them. The people that are living at your home. How are you feeling? How are their relationships? Is everything flowing or not? Something needs to be solved or not in this moment. If everything is flowing, if you are alone, if you are happy for being alone. Which is the financial situation that has an impact in our body. How stressed you are about money. Because maybe if you have financial problems, maybe you are contracting your muscles, your shoulders, your belly, you are tight. So you are hurting your body. The emotional situation, how are you feeling? And the job situation, what is happening there and how am I dealing with that? Where do I feel in my body the discomfort that is happening in my family, with my finance, with emotions, with my job? Listen to the body.